next up is gonna be a fun one for you guys. I'm gonna go back in with the white foundation, the full coverage white foundation, and I'm using a MAC brush. This is 257 or 237. 287, one of those sevens. I love this brush. It's great for like cream foundation. It picks up all the products really nicely, and I'm just gonna swirl it in there. Not too much product, honestly, and that's all I need. Now I'm going to go in and I'm gonna do what I feel like the concealer would do on this canvas. So I am literally painting on my war face. Now this is the part of the face that I really want it to be really bright. Stage makeup, so it's gonna show up really cunt when it's all together. So now I'm gonna start blending it all out. So like the eye makeup, you wanna make sure that where you're blending it, you're blending out that amount of makeup outwards. You kind of want to slowly blend that out. So I got this technique. This is sort of like an old school technique where they do use the whitest foundation to create that highlight. And when you're marrying it with your foundation, you know, it just becomes more like it's natural but glorious. Yeah, that's how I would describe it. And voila, we have created the highlights of my face. We're gonna make it pop. Next step is we're gonna go in with the contour cream. I'm using the MAC Full Coverage Foundation. This one is an NW45. I believe this is the darkest it comes in. So now I'm going in with another MAC foundation brush. I like this one because it just scoops up the product that I need it to. And this shape is like perfect for my contour. You know, I don't need anything bigger, or I need to work with anything smaller. It just does the thing. If I want it to be thinner, I just turn it to the side and it's like this nice thin kind of consistency. But for my contour, I'm gonna go in with just right about there. Same amount of makeup. I'm just dragging it down. And I'm doing slight strokes underneath the jaw to create a much more deeper contour. And it just makes the jaw just pop more. I'm gonna use a little bit to contour my nose, just a little bit, because I'm gonna go over it again with powder. And I just wanna have a nice foundation to follow. And whatever leftovers, I'm gonna just do that to the top of my head. Do a little contour. Sometimes I'll change my mind and I want to drag out that contour line just a bit more. And this is it. Now we're gonna blend this up. I like to start with the cheeks first because this is where I put the most, and then I can sort of carve out that contour. Just like that. Now when you're getting to the jaw area, I'm gonna make sure I kind of smudge it downwards first because I don't want that line to go any further up. And then blending it afterwards diffuses the strokes that you see. So it's just gonna add a little bit of depth in my jawline area. And there you go. I blended out all my lines. You can see where I put the most product is normally right here to cut the cheekbone area.